What's going on, everybody? It's your boy EW here, aka Eric West, and we are here for some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I am really late on this. I don't know if you guys read the descriptions of the videos, but when I uploaded the last Pokemon Go vlog, the Bulbasaur one, I said that the reason I've been lagging is because sometimes when I do those vlogs, my entire computer gets really slow. So I really need to sit down and try and clean it before I go pushing out any more videos. But I'm gonna try and get you guys some a good amount of content for this week and for the weeks to come, you know. And but yeah. Pack opening. I got 4,000 gems to spend, and I want to spend them all on this pack because there's a lot of things that I want. Okay, and so first and foremost, you guys know that I am a big fan of hero cards, and I do really I run elemental heroes, masked heroes, and destiny heroes in real life as well. Also, I hope that the lighting is a little better. I'm doing this at a different time of the day, and actually, let me go ahead and just there. I should actually make it even better than it already was. So, you know, Facecam is coming back. We're gonna have commentary on these. I think I already said that in the last pack opening, but I'm doing my best to make this as high quality as possible for you guys, you know, and just don't mind the background. But yeah, Masked Hero stuff. Plasma Vice is actually pretty nice. The fact that I believe he does piercing damage. Yes, piercing damage. And he can destroy attack position monsters at the cost of a card in hand. Dark World Dealings would be a really good pull. I can't even say really good. It would be a fantastic pull, but the fact that I already have one from the selection pack means that I'm not going to prioritize that. Paleozoics would be a really fun deck to run for Odeon because of the whole trap burn thing. And, you know, you get to use them twice per card, so that's a potential 400 burn every trap card that you get in that deck. But I want to say that the number one thing that I am looking for, besides Blade Edge, is going to be this right here. The Hardened Armed Dragon. And so we're going to go ahead and look at its effect real quick, right? Special summon by sending a level 8 or higher monster from your hand to the graveyard. If you tribute this card for the tribute summon of a level 7 or higher monster, that monster cannot be destroyed by card effects. And the reason that I'm prioritizing Hardened Armed Dragon over every other single card in this set is the fact that Battle City's coming back, right? And that probably means that we're going to get a God card very soon. And the last God card is Obelisk. Now, as it stands, you know, you could throw Hardened Armed Dragon into a deck for Slifer and for Raw, and then have a quote-unquote unkillable version of those two God cards. But it's most efficient with the Obelisk deck, because if you put this on a Raw deck, it's like, okay, that's fine, you know, it's costing you one card in your hand, maybe, if you special summon it, but your deck in a Raw deck wants to focus on your life points and not focus on this. And then with the Slifer, the whole special summoning him at the cost of a card in your hand is too much of a card cost in a Slifer deck, and so that's why it's optimal to put it in an Obelisk deck, especially because Obelisk already has built-in protection with his card effect. But you know, that's enough running my mouth. I'm actually gonna... I did do one pack opening of this earlier, as you guys can see, but I didn't get anything at all. So we're gonna go ahead and redo this, and let's see what I get. Like, fingers crossed that it's something really good. But yeah, Hardened Armed Dragon is going to be my priority right now. And I like that they add the little... Oh, are we starting off strong? Okay, Paleozoic, perfect. Blast Juggler. Eclipse Wyvern. Holy damn. We're starting off with the ultra rare. That's fantastic. An Eclipse Wyvern you could use with the new Chaz ability because of the Dragon's Mirror. So that's really something. Katakurias are in here, that's really good. That's actually going to be interesting to see in Duel Links, because I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't Katakurias the cards that need you to run the Iron Core and everything else? So I don't know, we'll have to see about that. Doom Donuts is kind of funny. I want those Heretics for sure. I want those Heretics because I do want to mess around with Dragon's Mirror. It's kind of like, I don't know, the funny part to me, Dark World Dealings! Two ultra rares. in one. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I think automatically this is the best 500 I've ever spent. Wait, actually maybe. Are we gonna get a third? I was about to say, there was one video where I believe I got like 2 ultra rares and like 2 super rares. But if this is a third ultra, okay, it's a super. But still, yo, I've had so many ass pulls in the past few videos. But this right here, please tell me it's a wild. Oh, okay, Vapor. You know what? Even better. Can't be destroyed by card effects. The triple Karibos. Okay, nothing. There's like a tiny chance of a super rare. Ice Edge. What does this guy do? Set card, destroy, discard a card. And, it's okay. I mean, it's obviously a lot better in Duel Links than it is in real life because, you know, it's only 4,000 life points. So you're discarding a card to do a fifth of their life, which isn't that bad. But geez, just that screen right there, that is amazing. Oh, and another thing that I wanted to bring up, when this card when this box, excuse me, came out, the fact that they have Double Cyclone in here and the fact that they have Dark World Dealings in here confirms, or okay, I don't want to say confirm, that's pretty strong, might confirm my suspicion that the selection pack was just for Konami to pull some money from the fan base with this game. And that's actually why I, despite how bad I wanted to, didn't spend any money on this game, because I figured that they would all, or like I thought that in maybe 2 boxes, those 2 boxes, you know, would have all the stuff that was in the selection box. And apparently I'm wrong. They're gonna spread this out very thinly if they continue to release all the other stuff, which I'm sure they will, you know, especially if players keep bugging them about stuff like that. But you know, who knows, you know, in a future box we might get a bunch of Monarch stuff, and that's where we can get the Fire Monarch and the Fire Vassal that were in the selection box too. But it's actually really nice that they gave us Dark World Dealings. And this is another thing I wanted to bring up too. The fact that Allure Queen is here. The fact that there are Fables in this means that you can probably combine those 2 decks because Fables work off of discarding the same way that Dark Worlds do, except they're more versatile because Fables can get their effects off even if they were discarded for a cost. This is bothering me. Ow, damn, hurt. Struggles of the Afro, guys. You're getting a look at the behind the scenes of everything. But yeah, I mean, I'm curious as to how Fables work, because really Fables are they're supposed to be a deck that spams themselves onto the field. Why is it lagging? They're supposed to spam themselves onto the field so that you can go ahead and make synchro plays. But, you know, obviously synchro summoning isn't a thing yet. Not for a couple of months anyways. So I really want to know how Fables work in Duel Links. And that's probably something I'm going to have to sit down to figure out. But I didn't see any Fabled stuff that's UR. And it looks like most of them are commons anyways. So maybe I can sit down and actually build it and play around with that. But yeah, there's that. KC Cup is back. KC Cup is fantastic. I like all the different rewards you can get just by entering and everything. And let me know if you guys want to see me do like ranked duels and KC Cup and all that. I'm not sure. I mean, I doubt I can get to King of Games or anything, but I can at least give it a shot, because as it is, like personally, when I'm playing this game for myself and not just for the video, not to say ooh, I like that card. Not to say that I don't have fun making these videos, you know, I love it. But if you guys feel boys, ooh, Fusion Reserve. Oh, that's an awesome SR. If you guys like want to see me try to do a road to ranked, or if you guys want to see me record footage of me trying out the KC Cup and actually trying to get serious and compete, you know, instead of just me goofing around like I normally do on the free time. Just let me know. You can actually just post a comment if you want me to, or like maybe even how you would like that to happen, if there's a specific way you like to see those type of videos. And I mean, I'm willing, you know, because for whoever the hell watches this stuff, it's really just for you guys as entertainment. But I see a lot of good Paleozoics. Geargias, I think they're kind of ass, to be honest. But are we gonna get a UR right here? Fingers crossed, guys. I want that Plasma Vice. I want that Hardened Armed Dragon. Looks like we got neither of those. Fake Hero, awesome for my Neos deck. And it's Fires of Doomsday. All right. Which reminds me, guys, didn't they say in they gave those ew face off. That card is powerful. They do those news updates, right? That was a fantastic pack. And in those news updates, they go ahead and say, around this month, this is a thing that's gonna happen. Around this part of this month, this is a thing that's gonna happen. You know how they do that. I want to know, like, your thoughts on Yubel, if you guys have any. Because one theory that I heard, I forgot who said it though. I want to say Jurassic Impact brought it up. I'm not entirely sure, but somebody brought up the fact that the new world isn't going to be 5Ds, and I agree with that. It's definitely too soon for 5Ds. We're definitely not ready to handle synchro summonings and all that other stuff that would come with. Oh yes, and everything that would come with synchro summoning. And the thing that he brought up is the new world, whenever it comes, would be the spirit world, and that would be the Yubel event. And I really like the idea of the spirit realm being a thing. I'm not really sure how they would plan it out. But you know, there was that Ojama Yellow who's just kind of floating around, screwing things up. Saw some top secret stuff, and then the silhouette of Yubel appeared. So maybe it's just us battling a bunch of different monsters. But in the Spirit World arc of GX, one thing that happened was I always get this feeling someone's behind me. We get this, like, we got to see the Supreme King. And if you don't know who the Supreme King is, basically Jaden turned evil, and so did all of his elemental heroes. They turned into evil heroes. And I want to know if we'll ever get to see the Supreme King in GX. Because, I mean, just based on, if you guys look at the different leaks and stuff that come out when people data mine, Amazonas Baby Tiger, sick. When people data mine, you know, one of the things that they find is dialogue between characters. And the dialogue with people in Yubel seems to suggest that all of this is after that season ended. And so, if that season ended, then that would mean there is no Supreme King that we could interact with. So, I don't know, if you guys have any thoughts on that. Do you think we would ever get to see the Supreme King at all? Because I think that'd be a fantastic, like, at the gate type of event. I wouldn't want it to be a roaming duelist, and like being able to duel him or somebody at least in order to collect those evil hero cards and put them to use. Some of them are really powerful though, like basically, like, it's just the normal hero monsters that turn evil, not like the vanillas or anything, but like their fusions, you know. And so if you guys know, Clayman and Burstinatrix make Rampart Blaster. There's a version of Rampart Blaster for the evil hero deck that does 1,000 burn damage if she lives for to see your standby phase. And so if something like that were to come out, that Paleozoic Canadia, you know what, that's probably not the way that you pronounce it, but I'm gonna call it Canadia. Shouts to you, Canada. I hear you have amazing ham. And are we done? Is this gonna be something juicy? Karakui. Blade Edge! Yes! Alright. And I did pull that Wild Edge when I said I did that first 10 packs and it was really ass. Fiend Skull Dragon. Why would people run this? Negate the effects of flip effect monsters. Any traps to target this card on the field and destroy them. Whoa. Alright, yeah, that actually might be pretty good. Maybe you could use that in order to counter some of those like mill decks. That's a thing that I can see them being used for. Kabuki Dragon. That looks like they took fruit roll-ups and turned it into a monster. I don't know. I'm really weird, guys. I don't know if that made any sense. I'm really happy about that Amazon is Fighting Spirit too. The fact that we finally have that. Was that Jaden? Did I just skip Jaden's face? What I want to know is how long would we wait to get Necro Valley? Because as it is, Gravekeepers are basically unplayable because we don't have Necro Valley, right? Some of their effects in the archetype kind of rely on that in order for it to be liable. And it's like, how do you do? how can you Yu-Gi-Oh if you're running that deck? Like, I think it's kind of hard, especially when a good amount of the monsters have underwhelming stats due to the fact that they're not getting that boost. Like, maybe you can get away with running Mystic Plasma Zones in the meantime, but that's not necessarily the same, you know, because like even if you do get Mystic Plasma Zone, you have all these different monster effects that can't be used because you don't have a Necro Valley. So pretty annoying. And then when we do get Necro Valley, and that'll be way down the line, like I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't come until sometime during the 5Ds era or later. If we do get Necro Valley, they're gonna give it to us as a ultra rare, for sure. But hey. Oh, interesting thought, right? 5D's era comes, and then you have Yusei in the game. So then you have Yusei, Jaden, and Yugi. Would there be some sort of dialogue in reference to the Bonds Beyond Time movie? Would there be anything like Paradox wouldn't show up. That deck would be disgusting in Duel Links. It would be too OP. With the Malefic Rainbow Dragon and the Malefic Cyber Dragon, that's... Never mind, alright? Forget that I said anything about Paradox. But looks like... Is our luck picking up? I was about to say, looks like our luck is kind of going downhill, but... What are we going to pull this time? Guys, fingers crossed for the Hardened Arm Dragon, Fabled Blast Juggler, and... Okay, a super rare. Not bad. Must attack is, if it's selected as an attack target, go to defense. If it's... Okay, it's kind of... It's like a trade-off card. It's supposed to be a very, very fair monster. I can understand that. The Tongue Twister. Ooh, 2 SRs. Did we get a ultra rare in this set of 10? I'm not even paying attention at this point. I'm kind of just clicking and talking to you guys. But, oh, you know who I want to see? Now that I saw Hyena, I want to see Chumley make an appearance. I want to duel against, you know, his Master of Oz and just his Australia deck in general. But, alright guys, we have enough gems for 20 more packs. So, you know, fingers crossed that we get something good. Really, really want that Hardened Arm Dragon, but after... Oh, am I going to get it? Probably not. It looks like this is just a dick tease, people. D-Boys! Fabled Ganashia. Okay. Is the Fabled the little thing that was getting stepped on, or the elephant? I've always wondered things like that when I see those monsters. What even are the Fableds? Like, are they things that possess people? I'm not sure what the lore is around. What the hell is this? Queen's Bodyguard. Lord Queen monsters on your side of the field cannot be selected. I didn't know this guy even existed. What the fuck? That's actually kind of cool. Mad Dog of Darkness. Yo, okay. That monster reminded me right now Ivan from HomeBoiz. If you don't know who Ivan is, he's the one who joins me whenever I do like those NBA 2K videos, or you know, he's the one who has the offensive introductions, right? And he sent me a screenshot in our group chat, and he was showing me that he pulled Divorce Raider, and he was like, yes, I spent so many gems, guys, I finally got it. And I was like, Ivan, why didn't you just buy the newer packs? They have 1900 monsters as like commons and rares and stuff. And he just never bothered checking. I don't know, he only looked at the old school packs. I don't know, man. Oh, double cyclone, splashing that into my Crystal Beast. Yo, someone told me, a friend of mine told me that there was a Crystal Beast deck going around, and I was watching, it was actually Ever, and I was watching him duel when I was at his place, and there's a lot of people taking Jesse online. I really love that. I love that people can enjoy the fun decks when they bring them our way. Now, what I'm not looking forward to is Volcanics, because if you guys don't know, there's a monster called Volcanic Scattershot, right? So you use him with the accelerator, and I believe it lets you send the other two from the deck to the graveyard as well. Then you get to nuke your opponent's field, just blow up all their monsters, and then do 1500 damage. So I mourn for the day that Scattershot gets put into the game, because that is the day that Yu-Gi-Oh will get a little less fun in Duel Links, right? And then there's also, on the topic of burn, there's also the whole thing with the Merrick event that's coming out, and it hasn't been confirmed that Lava Golem is coming, which is good, because we definitely don't need 3 Lava Golems in the game. And if there are 3 Lava Golems in the game, then I take back what I said about the competitive dueling, and I'm just not going to do it. Because as it is, burn decks haven't been hit by the ban list, right? They're being allowed to live quite strongly, actually. And the fact that there's 2 Lava Golems is hard enough. That makes sense. Especially because Lava Golem is searchable, right? So 1 Lava Golem in a deck should be it. And I would also hope, on the topic of Volcanics coming into the game, what the hell is this? I would also hope that they don't give us Volcanic Queen, which is a Lava Golem but for 1 tribute. I would actually hope that it never comes into the game, not even like way later on, unless things get very problematic to that point, you know? Oh, okay, what was that? What's gonna happen? Dimension Jar, Lesser Fiend. It was bull. Alright, is this final pack going to be juicy or nah? Nah. Can I get anything good out of it? Juggler, Amazoness Spy, Erratic. An 1800 Erratic. I can live with that. But you know, there we go. That was our opening. Unfortunately, I didn't get the Hardened Arm Dragon, but I got so many URs and SRs out of this that really, who am I to complain? How many did I get? 3? I got 4 ultra rares. Jesus. And I'm not even halfway through the box yet, and I reset the thing. I'm actually really happy that I did reset it. Who knows how ass this could have been. But yeah, I mean, that's the video. I mean, thank you guys for watching, and be sure to comment if you do want to see me do any of the competitive play. Stick around for future content on the HomeBoiz channel, as well as the individual channels linked in the description below, and I will see you guys next time.